Good morning, everyone, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I have a few things that are new to me, and I thought I would just share with you. I hope you can see this. It seems like my camera's really zoomed out, and I tried to get it back into regular mode, but I can't. So if you want to see it up close, then you can zoom in on your device, whatever you're watching. Okay, so the other day when I made those tabs and I was yellowing the plastic things that go on file folders. Can't think of the name of them. The tabs. And so then I thought, I just ordered some vintage buttons, and I thought, I have a lot of white buttons that aren't vintage, and I was wondering if I couldn't make them vintage. Now this is the real vintage yellow button. This one has been, over the time it's turned yellow, or it was yellow, I don't know. So I thought I could do it with this marker, and that's what I did. Now here I just did a little bit, and then over here I was trying to get more of a tiger look, the old buttons with the tiger design. And I'm not sure that I like that, but you know what? It might be perfect in the right place. So I'm just going to quickly show you. Oh, I don't want that edge. Show you how this is yellow ochre, and it's 101 in the Firefly alcohol markers. But yeah, it's kind of like the color of a highlighter is what it is. So let me get my tweezers to hold it. I think I'll do this one here. So this is a new button. This is one that comes in, Walmart jars that you can buy just about everywhere, that has one color. And I mean, it could be like a little more yellow than you want. I don't know. A little hard to get the edges. And you don't need to do the back. So there's one. And then if I want to make it like this, I let that dry, and then I just kind of tapped it and let the ink kind of puddle on it. This one, I used this stuff. It's called Color Wash Tint. I don't like. It's old bronze. Maybe that's why. It's just, yeah, I just don't care for that one at all, because it just doesn't look vintage. It looks like a brown button. So I brought a few out here, but I don't think you guys need to really see me do. I like these buttons. I don't know. These could be vintage, maybe. Not really, really vintage, but. And let me, on this one, I'm going to try taking some of the ink off, the alcohol ink off. Let me get a tissue. I just thought maybe I could tone it down. Yeah, that tones it down there. So I think it's a way to get, it's not the perfect antique button, but it gives you that. Now I tried to stamp on it to give it a little bit like a stain effect. Like if it gets rust on it, but it didn't want to stamp. I tried StazOn. The alcohol ink just kind of blended in with it. Trying to find a piece of. So let me just give it another try here. It's just kind of, it's so wet. And I know that the Distress Oxide does not work. It comes right off. And I had it was sitting overnight. I guess I could get some effect. If I had maybe even a rustier color would look good. But, I mean, you can, you know, do something to make them look a little bit vintage, more vintage. So I'm glad I give this a try, because this is a vintage here. I didn't want to touch it. And this one, even though it's yellowed, it still looks new. This one here is those plastic ones, like from Walmart or Joann's or Hobby Lobby, and they look a little bit more authentic, like as this one does. This one, you can still see the pearlness coming through. I like that one the best. I think that's a perfect format. Okay, so I'm going to move those out of the way because you saw that. And what was I going to... So what I was planning to do originally, I wanted to make some letters or numbers to put on my Navy Autumn Journal. So I bought these thinking that I could just put alcohol ink on them and, you know, grunge them all up, make them stand out, kind of like a Tim Holtz sort of look. But the glitter, no matter how much I put on it, that glitter still shows through. So that's not a good option. If you do this, I would get a non-glitter. But I like that it was already stacked, you know, already had some texture. Okay, so then the other thing I had decided to do, because every time I use in a vintage book and we put this clear, this is the one I got from the cake, you know, it goes around the edge of a cake that Jody sent me. And so I'm going to take this and yellow it down. The only thing, I already did this once on another one, and the only part I didn't like was, you can see, I'm just gonna, I don't know if I should go all the way across. This is not too bad. I'm just gonna test it here and see if I, because this is a marker, it leaves marks, like, you know, I think I went circular and that was even worse. So, but who knows how it's going to look when it's, let me try some, I've got this alcohol blender stuff, I wonder. It's not a big drop, I guess. It's kind of cool. I want to cover this whole thing because I want to use it for more than one project. Because I'm really bad about getting it all out, all the stuff out, the inks, the everything. So if it's already out, this is taking forever for me. My last piece wasn't as big, I don't think. I don't want that to be such a large drop. You know, I think you could probably do this with a highlighter. I should get a highlighter just to see because the ones I bought at the store for $2 each, alcohol pens, they're not called alcohol pens, they're called highlighters. I don't know if this was the brand or not. Okay. All right, so I'm going to cover this because this is not... Okay, let that dry a second, because it only takes a second. I got splatters all over my desk. All right, so this is what I plan to use it for. I have now, I don't know if you can tell, but some of the places are white, and I like, let's see, where did I, oh, those are white. There's a little white here and a little white here. And I think it gives it like the vintagey look. So even if I went all the way over here, see that white on that edge? Kind of looks like it, you know, got stained in the picture frame or something. Yeah, I don't know if I can stamp this. I don't know. Okay, so this, I'm going to let that dry. I was going to use a new piece because I didn't like that one so much, but now I kind of do. So I need to, and see, here's an old photograph that's black and white that you get out of a magazine or something. Look at the difference of how that looks under a frame. It just gives that total vintage look. All right, so I'm going to ink this up. Oh. Sorry about that. I get, yeah, it is Monday morning. I don't know about you guys, everybody else, but I have been getting calls like 10 a day because it's time to sign up for your insurance for Medicare. I mean, you can only sign up once a year. You can change in your insurance company whatever you want to do. And they all are calling, and we have to live through this all the way through. I think the cutoff date is December something. It's just so annoying. Okay. So, okay, probably move that out of the way. Okay, so I've got that, and I think I'm just going to take this and glue it onto the back. And I think I'm going to leave a little of that white showing. Okay, so I guess I'll just, my glue stick works really well for that. So let me get, oh, it's already here. I spent yesterday just playing. Yeah, I was just, problem with this stuff that curls and it doesn't want to. lay flat long enough. Okay. So, see how good that glues? Oh my gosh, you can't move it. All right, it's good. It's good. So like when it's up this way, you can see all those marks from the marker. That's why I'd like to find the alcohol ink like in the liquid. And I just haven't checked it out yet. Afraid to go to Amazon. I just am way overboard. I don't know. I try to pay it off, you know, but lately that's not happening. And it's building up. So we have this little piece. I don't know. Use it for something maybe. I also thought, I don't have one handy. Where's the one? Oh. Of course, this one would have to be probably done from the back. So I'm just going to cut this open. So I could just make a collage with it, couldn't I? So, where are you, marker? Let's see what happens if we do this. I mean, this may not be for every journal that you would not want to use the vintage part for, but for anything like a Tim Holtz or something like that. I'm going to use it in this one. So if we had these guys in there, cute. Now it has stain on it. Hey, that's cool. Maybe I should try to take it off. I don't mind that. I love the texture, you know, mishaps. Let's put it that way. Okay, so this I'm going to put on the front of this book. And I want that yellow flower to show. And I just thought these kids looked pretty cool in here. Like so. And I want it over far enough that it doesn't cover the kids when we close it. Okay. So that's all that needs to go on there. Just those kids. Unless, you know, I can find other embellishments. I'm going to embellish this. And I thought I did this with that bronze. I put the bronze, this metallic luster. It's called Espresso, Iced Espresso. And I put it around the edges a little bit just to give it a little finish there. And then I put it on here and I splattered this with navy blue. But then what? So I have some of this that I was thinking maybe that would be nice, and then maybe just put some of these vintage buttons that I just made. Ooh, I like that one. Or I'll get, 3 buttons, or I could go 5. That one I don't like as much. Maybe I just need to do it again. Kind of like that they're going from larger down to the small. And then we need the eyelet here. So I think I like that. I'm gonna see. Move this out of the way. Let's get this glued down. Okay, those guys are gonna sit right there. Whoops, there's every time I pick it up, I don't know where it is. I kind of want to go that way a little more. Let me get a mark or something. Okay. Just mark that there, and I just clean this thing out. It's so rusty. I don't have one silly straight pan in this house that is stainless steel. And I even went to my vintage ones because, you know, I thought they might be stainless steel. So, all right, we're gonna put him, I think it's right there. Him and her. I don't know why I picked these kids. I just did. I have tons of people. I think it was more that they were the right size. And I just didn't want to put a girl or a boy by itself. Yeah, I wanted a couple or something. Like these two would have worked, but they're too small. So, and I'm not crazy about the color of, is it this one? Yeah, these Tim Holtz, I think, were the second batch, and I like it under this, but I don't like them in their natural color because they're very, I don't know, they just have a weird color. So, alright, so that's on there. It's not going to go anywhere. And then we'll put this one here. I kind of want some of that white to show. Now I could make it a side tuck if I want, but no, I don't think I will because I'm going to go down a little bit and cover this piece of paper. I should be able to tell if that's scribble there. Whoops. Okay. Put that under there. So I feel like I've been doing this every video, working on this journal, but since I don't have another one in mind yet, but I really do like this journal. Okay, can you guys see that? The antique look. And then a little bit of the white that's left showing. I like it. Okay, so let's be brave and put an eyelet in. Oh, by the way, all this is fixed. Oh, now my butterfly's sticking out. I left it sticking out a little bit, but okay. So since I had to cut that off here, I had to move it more in so that it would clear this. And it barely clears it. But see, last time it had it was going kind of lopsided there. So what I did was just cut that, I cut the envelope off that was originally on there. This is the envelope that I cut off here. And then this one, I kind of wanted in front anyway. So I moved this to the front, and then I move this to the back page, and this gets just put on like that. And then this side, this is the hinge that I made. It's always a little place to. Then I put this on here just to hold that card in, and I thought about making a longer one because I don't know how flippy that will be to go back in the book. Doesn't look like a problem. But I thought I could have made this a long tie and come around the front and put a button there. But I think I'll leave it that way for now. So I'm thinking, again, I want something around here. I was thinking some maybe numbers. I'll have to look and see what I like. Could put some tape on here. I did. Got this. Oh, I'll put that. I might put that on, but I don't know where yet. But I have just regular Scotch tape that I made. And this tape is also with that okra. Is it okra or what is it called? Yeah, okra. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch here. I'm going to see where the middle is. And then if I tie it closed, I really don't want it to go across their faces, so I might do it lower And that way it'll just go across this section. If I don't make it too full, that's my problem, is I get too much in here. I think I'm going to make it from this point. I want this to go in this little bit. Okay. Wish me luck, otherwise I'm going to have to remake this part. This part here will be covered, so it won't be font coming up. I was going to put Mod Podge on it, but what happens is then the colors, because this is so dark, these colors will bleed. It won't look very good. Okay, so where is my big eyelets? I didn't remember putting them away, but I'm sorry for my hands. So, I don't feel like those are the ones that I had. Yeah, they are. They are. Okay, I think. I don't want to mess them up, because I already tested. Okay, yeah. To be on the outside. Alrighty, wish me luck. Come on. I just did this. I just did this and I didn't move a thing. Maybe it's, I guess it's okay. It's just not laying flush, but it's curved like it's supposed to, so it's not rough. All right, I'm happy with that. So, I think I'm going to do the eyelets in here. I'm not going to use these big ones because I don't think I need them, for one. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to say a 1/2 inch. And somewhere around a 1/2 inch. Because I got to cut my my pages all down. So if you have a hard time getting your little thingies out of here, just turn it upside down. Either it'll fall out, and if it doesn't, go like that, and it will. It's very frustrating when you have those. Okay, let me get regular eyelets. This way. Quite wasn't like centered. Do you think having one bad eye makes things off center? I mean, could that be an issue? I don't know. Okay. Those are ugly. Huh. Those are ugliest. See if I can squish them down a little bit more. Maybe I should have used the bigger ones. I don't know, this Crop-A-Dile used to make the best eyelets to install eyelets ever. And then it's just weird. Alright, so those I'm going to put the elastic through. Yeah. This one, it goes on this side, and this one goes on this side. Oh well. Okay, so if I want to glue this on, how much time have I been? Okay, we're still a little okay. I don't know if that's too much. You know, it's too wide. I don't really think it is. And if I just come over like this a little. I just love using this stuff in fall because it looks so nice with the fall color, so fallish looking. All right, I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to put these buttons. And I don't think I'm going to sew them onto the lace. I think I'll just glue them. Okay, I'm just going to glue this all down. And I'm going to use my glue stick. Can go back with my art glitter glue and make sure it's secure, but I don't want it laying down totally flat either. squeaky chair today. Or maybe it's squeaky all the time, I just don't hear it. There's a squeak. Okay. Now, I can put this on here. And I don't think I'll put the buttons on until I have to sew them, and I don't want to sit here while you are watching. I may change, yeah, I don't really care for that button. Why does this seem longer than it was? I thought I had another larger button. I think that just gives it a variety. I may change my mind. This one, I'm not crazy about how it finished, but I could color that again. Recolor. Okay. So that will be that. And I will put those buttons on. Use my Silva glue for this. I have an appointment this afternoon with the spine doctor, the spine specialist, and I hope that they're going to give me a shot, just because it is just every single night. I mean, now I feel like I'm waking up with back pain. Then I'll take a hot shower and it'll ease up. And then, you know, I've been sitting here now for maybe an hour and a half or so, and it's starting to hurt. So, I don't know. I think it's a nerve or something. But, all right. So then we'll have the buttons up in here, and a tie. I didn't pull anything out yet, but I do want to put something over here. But I don't know what. So we have this navy blue. Do we have any? Oh, we did. We had this little woodland guy here. this little rabbit. I'm going to put it in a pocket somewhere. That's not from the kit. I don't know where I got that. I like that pheasant. I wonder, let's see, we could also put something like that. I like a little black. Let's see how this looks inked. I'm gonna cut this pheasant out. Can. So thank you, ladies, for purchasing my last two journals, the Foxglove Altered Book and the Folio Autumn Folk. Yeah, I'm just glad that somebody wanted to take those home. And I was reading comments. I was with my granddaughter on that. I think it was Saturday. And I was reading comments while we were at lunch. And the comments said, "Oh man, that sold quick." And I'm like, it didn't sell. I haven't got any notification. Then I said, well, when I get home, I'll check, you know, iPad or something bigger than my phone. And yeah, it was there. So that was kind of fun. So it's in the mail today. We worked on that yesterday. One is a returning purchaser. I know she watches. I don't think she comments very much, but yeah. And the other one, I don't know who she is, so she's a secret admirer. All right, pheasant. I don't think I want him up that high, but I think I like that. Okay, let's see. What should we put, like, with him? Is this too white? Looks a little white. I think maybe I'll tone that down with my stamp. This one. That's going to be my favorite stamp, I feel like. Okay. did want to put one of these. Just stick it up the top of this or something. Pheasant. For my tarot rule. I was going to tell you guys something else now. I can't remember. Not enough left. Even in screen, it seems dark in here, but I think it's dark outside. It was chilly this morning. Okay, I'll put that there. I just want to make sure that this guy's out here somewhere. All right, I'm going to glue this one down. Come on. Should remember to put the lids back on. Okay, down here I think. I don't know, does that look like they're stepping on it? I do it this way. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter where I put it. But I think he's cute. Okay, so put this under it. This is probably not from this kit, but it is Collage Types ruler. I mean, I have so many of her kits that, and they all intermix. Are great for that. I think I'm going to put this little 90 up there. It's one from one of her kits too. Love that kit. I don't know what the name of it is, but I love it. All right, so I thought I'd put this black. Sorry. I think I need something behind that. dry your sheet. I'm sorry I'm being very quiet, but I'm thinking, I guess. I noticed that sometimes it doesn't like to glue to dryer sheets. Let me get this Sobo light. Have to have so many different kinds of glue, don't we? Okay, so I guess it doesn't really matter where I lay it. I'll use my art glitter. My dad used to hunt pheasant. We used to have it all the time to eat. I didn't really like it much as a kid, but it was kind of like a staple in our house. Because my mom would can it. We'd can a lot of meat, canned chicken, canned beef. I think that's where chip beef came from. I don't know, but yep. That's cute. All right, so probably out of time now. Yep. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably could find something else to balance it off. I thought maybe I'd put like a flower or something up here. Too big. I think we need a rabbit. I don't know. Do you think that bird is... I don't think there's any reason it should be standing above her head. And the bird, the same thing. Unless, no, because we've already got that. No, I don't think those work. Let's see, I had another number here. 29. I could put a piece of this in there. I'm trying to be more you know, instead of just a little something, I'm trying to go a little more, kind of go out of my box as far as okay. As soon as I'm done with this, I'll be done. I will be done. This wording is going upside down, but I don't care. Can't tell. Okay. So I like that. I think that worked out well. I feel like I need a little bit more where is a little sponge here? Where's that yellow? Try it. Piece of paper to comes out a little more than it's either too much or too little. I don't think it's bad. Kind of wanted more of a yellow color, but I didn't get that. So I probably have yellow ink pad. Pull that out and see. Alrighty guys, so that is that. And that's going to go there, and I'm going to look and see if I have a sari silk that would work with this, or if not, I know I have bias tape. And I think I'm just going to maybe just double it up through, yeah, go through here. Okay, so, okay, I'm going to let you go because I'll be here way too long. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.